I'm Anil Kumar. We'll understand upper and lower bound for area and perimeter in this particular question. Let's consider a rectangular frame, for example. Let's say this is our picture frame, right? So let's say that's the picture frame. Okay. And let us say that we are given the dimensions of this frame as this side is, let's say, 10.2 centimeters, and let's say this side is 7.5 centimeters. Okay, so that is what is given to us. So we have length, let's say length equals to 10.2 centimeters. So it is given to 1 decimal place, correct? And then we have width equals to 7.5 centimeters, and that is also given to 1 decimal place. Now let us find the upper bound and lower bound for area, and we'll round that to, let us say, 1 decimal place. Okay, so we'll do everything 1 decimal place. Let's understand the concept. Okay, now to get upper bound and lower bound of area, we need to find the upper bound and lower bound of length and width, right? That's the first step. So let's make our table to find upper bound and lower bound for length and width. Okay. So in this table, we'll write down what we have here, which is the parameter, which is length L, width W. We'll say upper bound. Let's write down lower bound first, lower bound, and then upper bound. Okay. Length is 10.2. Now if I say length is 10.2, then this length should be between what? Can you tell me that? This is 0.2. So you have to add and subtract half of 1/10. That is 5. So it's easy. Just add, you can write this as 10.25, right? So what I did was I added 0.05. So in this case, I'm adding plus and minus 0.05, right? This place. Is that okay? And I have to take away the same value. So when I take away the same value, we round, because it works with rounding principles also. So we'll take away 0.05 to get the lower bound. So it'll be 10.15. Does it make sense to you, right? So that is the upper and the lower bound for the length. Similarly, for the width, the limits will be kind of like this. 7.5, so it could be 7.55, not including, because as you understand, it will round to a higher value, right? 7.6, right? So but it's greater than equal to, less 0.5 will give me 7.45, right? So we get these upper and lower bound values. Is it okay? So that is what we get. So let's write down these values. So for length, lower value is 10.15 and the upper value is 10.25. As far as the width is concerned, it is 7.45 and 7.55. Okay. Now, from these, we can always calculate the area, correct? So what is area? Area is product of length and width, right? So area. So as you know, area is equal to length times width. So basically, area is length times width. That is what it is. So we'll write down area to 1 decimal place. So basically what we have to do is just multiply these two quantities. Is that okay? So we'll do area as, so we'll say lower bound area, let's say AL, will be equals to 10.15, lower values of both, right? That is going to give us the least area, 7.45. And the upper bound for area, let's say U, area U, you have to consider both high values, right? 10.25 times 7.55. Let's use the calculator to find the answer. So it is 10.15 times 7.45 equals to in decimals. That gives us a value 75.61. We are rounding to one decimal place, so let me write this as 0.6. Units will be centimeters square. Units are important to write. 10.25 times 7.55. 7.55 is equals to, in decimals, 77.38. So I could write as 77.38 will be rounded to 4 centimeters square. Is that okay? So that is how you could get area, upper and lower bound areas. So let me write down these figures here, 75.6 and 77.4, correct? So that is how we find area, upper and lower bounds from the given specifications. Now as an added exercise, I'm leaving perimeter for you, right? So you should find what is the perimeter for this. As you know, perimeter is equals to 2 times, because these are same dimensions, right? So this is rectangular, correct? So perimeter is 2 times length plus width. You already have lengths here and widths here. So twice add them up, multiply by 2 to get perimeter. For the lower bound, similarly, for the upper bound also add these up, multiply by 2 to get the perimeter. Round your answers to one decimal place. That should be good, right? So you can do perimeter also in the similar fashion. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.